level 2 Iron Shells do work, but Kuro moves over. He's got one in everything right now, so he can drag KP back in a bit. And there comes the glimpse. The wall is up, a perfect gust. The surge is there for KP, and he still run. Remember, that's a level 2. Can't go all the way down. And this should be first blood right now. Even leaves there's a small little duel between Jirax and Hal. In fact, Hal's going to stand up, attacking into Jirax, dropping him very low. Then he takes the tower. They find that one while up on top lane. Mind Control crushing up, trying to run away too. They get more. Chuan surge forward. He's able to get through the wall, but he needs the pickup. Telekinesis still on cooldown after the first gank. Wait for the opening. Mind Control. Here he comes again. There's still no amplification. So while all this is going on, Team Liquid, they're using their throw, and now, okay, dive into Nova. Hal gets the stun over a Mind Control, is allowed to back out, and still the glimpse drags Hal back underneath the tier 1 tower. He was still fairly tanky, it took him a while. And Liquid, Fada, 60. Well,
trying to make a statement with
that
T1.
Here they come down. The dive's going to come forward instantly into the Nova. Splinter Blast off bouncing around. Hal's going to get stunned up. He's not in a great position. They're trying to get rid of that Nova Red. Can't do it. Jirax will pop out, finding the sun into the sun ray too. They're still underneath this tier 1 tower, Team Liquid, but they're taking the fight. Sparta moving from support to now core over to Hal. Armor toggle time. We're combining it with the cold embrace. There's no follow-up damage, so Liquid will move over towards Karkar instead, staying inside the tree. Hal trying to lock Sparta in, but the storm is up from Kuro. Hal finds the kill. He's blocked inside the wall. He'll die at the storm, and then with the stun over on Moo, the gust from the Tumberman, he's playing from the tree line. Moo is so low, but still alive. KP can't reach, but Tumberman, he's so close! Now with the surge, he just wants to punch him! Now he's got it! Mind Control with the stun, but the Iron Shell damage is too much. Mind Control has to back up with a movement in from Moo. He mops up Jirax. And you got the escape from Mind Control. He'll get away.
As much of the fight as possible.
But in order to do that, you need to have both Blink and BKB on Sven.
You can just haste them in with the surge.
That could work. Newbie, 5-man smoke maneuver. They're coming over to the Dire Ancients at the moment, which Liquid are farming up. And now Karka, does he go for the curse? Gets the vision up. Mind Control looking for the Copper Crush too. The silence, okay, they curse over on Disruptor. Now push Mind Control over the Sunray, trying to keep him up. And again, that cleave damage! How? Carving up the Slanner as well as the Disruptor. And then we'll mop up the rest of the Liquid Ancients. And this is a free ticket to go to that tier 1 tower. It's already heavily injured. With just the illusions the KP has, they can just attack the tower directly. Don't need the creep wave for it. But Hal actually burns. Okay. Yep. It's just a river. Liquid will put down their own one, but instantly Chorn's all over it. Takes care of that Dire Rob. They'll get rid of the Sentry too. And Team Liquid, they still want Roshan. Amplification is on him. But look at that surging up. There's the stun. They're going to catch out Disruptor. Hal wants a quick kill. Chorn will end up stealing the lightning. But with the amplification up over on Roshan, maybe Newbie.
Liquid can't leave this pit.
Yeah, they've left it. They don't have their Disruptor, they don't have their big AoE controller. You can come in for a Nova. They're actually going to smoke, they're coming back in again. The smoke's keep broken right now. KP was the one on the front line. The Roshan almost down. Hal finishing the job, picks up the Aegis the Immortal. You're going to lose KP for this. The cold embrace from Karka being used on himself, but then the pickup on Matama dragging him in very, very close. No way to run away, or maybe up the hill. Fighter curse, he's going to stay exactly where he is. Mind Control and Fighter, now they come back to finish the job. The double silence from Moo. Jirax gets the stun, to buy a little bit more time thanks to that Nova. They'll burn through the Aegis, the Immortal, but Moo, the Spirit Cypher is going to work here for Ofada. They just need a little bit more damage. Mind Control with the Crypt Swarm is dropping him low. Okay, a double damage rune just magically spawns up from Moo, but he misses uphill, attacking into Mind Control. He'll still trying to crack over towards Fader, but down the bottom tier is Kuro, who's on the run from Hal. The stun's up in 2, 1. The creep wave gives the vision. Hal needs to get in range. Kuro break for the trees, stay in the trees, down into the tree line. The creep wave can't follow him in there, but Hal will loop around the back, find Kuro and slums. Very quick with the Echo Saber.
And Hal was able to get the Aegis there, and Liquid, it's really difficult out here. Hal still has 9 seconds left on his DP.
Wait for the timing, there's your blink. They end up finding the Winter Why, but Jirax gets silenced by Moo, so you can take Sunray out of this fight. The tier 1 tower will drop, but you've still got Hal forcing in that bottom lane, but they're going to start the fight up on top the back, and the Nova will be coming out. The stuns are still pretty good, but Moo wants inside the door. Moo is gone straight away. The Exim is already burned, so there's no point for a buyback, and they run into the trees. KP will drop as well, and Team Liquid, they take the fight. quite handily, and now they'll find Kaka over in the tree. How wants to help out the stun. He needs to cleave. The curse is out, however, making it so How can't really do that much damage, but now you can get a little bit more control. My control. The cleave is coming in again. The split blast. Kaka just keeps pumping it out from the rear end, and Chorn moving forward. He's got Crush stolen, looking for it on mind control. He's actually going to miss it out, and now Chorn will die as well. Kaka and Hao are still on the run. They know mind control's in the trees, and he actually blinks south away from the rest of Newbie. But they're like, it's like 10 seconds. That's all they need to do. Where they're waiting under the cover of smoke. Dro's going to show herself. Chorn moves up. They understand they're up there. Blink rush. Instantly the Nova. Chorn a move. They're burning up too quickly. Chorn locked inside that sword. The Nova's about to pop as well. Move KP and Kaka. They can't go anywhere. The sun rays turned on. Mind control all over it. They're going to bring down at least two either way because Hao ripped apart the back line, bringing down the Dro Ranger. Xerax also has to be careful. He's actually dying to himself at the moment. It's the wall illusion which is attacking him. Thanks to the spirit, not the blink, but because you actually have the amplification on him, KP wants to run, and they have the damage. They see where Hao as well as Kaka want to initiate from. Roshan's low. Roshan, in fact, will now go down. Hao because he gets hit by the blink, by the snake. Can't blink out. In fact, getting the blink in. Coming from mind control to the BKB with boss strength. They rip through the slider, and with a pickup on the Dro Ranger from Chorn, Thomas into a bit of a bad position. But still, it's now a Roshan trade-off. You're a little bit in trouble there, Phoenix. He's still got Icarus Dive as well as Nova, but they're waiting behind it. The Observer and Sentry's down. They've blinked back from KP, catching up to Matumban. They put the Lincoln Sphere on, so there's no other control factor to come their way. But they're trying to make the most out of the end of this exorcism. Maybe they can inflict damage into this tier 2 tower. Fortification is up for Team Liquid. They're blinking out. Xerax in through the tree line. The pickup from Chorn. Thanks to the Observer Wall. They saw Xerax coming. The damage is high with the stars as well. The Stormbolt's going to be there. So Phoenix is out of the fight. Unless she wants to buy back, but it's going to be worth it to defend the tier 2 tower. Fada still wants to have a little bit of an opening here, but he's not going to fight over. They're going to surge over on Chorn. Going to have a very quick glimpse of Matumban and Kuro coming down, but it's Hao who's trapped. He BKBs, goes for the sub, finds Kuro, probably take one hit. No, it's going to be two to get the kill, and then they move over to Matumban, closing the distance. There's another quick pop. The Nova will pop down. Hao needs to run away from this. He's so low on life. The Mystic Snake is not enough to kill him off. There's the rest of the fight with the Yules up from Moon, able to evade the fight. They're TPing up. Hao, he's actually TPing up, but mind control finds him in the tree line. A big kill. Slaughter getting over 1k gold for that.
Yeah, it's about even for his buyback at that point. In Liquid, that are looking for a smoke, it's about that time.
Yep, and there it is. 5-man smoke maneuver. They're going to push up through mid. Thanks to their Observer Wall, they understand the Team Liquid are here in force in the mid lane, but if they can get that jump, the stun's over on fire. They trigger the Lincoln Sphere. Hao will get the stun as well, but up on the flip side, KP to back the wall, not really having that much of an effect, but they still want Fada down with the Nova, however, and the Stone Gate. They can't go anywhere. The switch up from Fada. Moves about to die at the end with a Xerax pop. They find the kill. KP to go. How to join him in the grave. The 3 cores have been lost here for Newbie. And Team Liquid, with a 75-second window until this vents back up again, they can go straight down the mid. Don't worry about Roshan, you're claiming racks.
And Newbie with the right idea there, jumping onto the Medusa, but Hao misses Blink. His Blink was onto the low ground, and he stunned onto the high ground, but he had to walk all the way over, and they had a very long silence on the Medusa, but she still had enough mana to cast Stone Gaze, and that is where the fight just went completely south for Newbie.
You can see it again here. The VAC, the control, it just doesn't happen at the same time. Back in the real world. Oh, wow, that is such a horrible, horrible time. But back in the real world, Chorn having a little bit of trouble, locked inside the wall. The Cold Embrace keeping him alive a little bit. They get through the tier 3 tower. He steals Mystic Snake. The Chorn is now down too. He has buyback. But you accept the fact right now, Newbie, you've lost your mid-rank. Liquid, they can rotate down to the bottom lane, but they do not want to overstay their welcome. 21 seconds now until this vents back up. That's the one they'll be really worried about.
You still don't have to worry about.
They link into the tower. They go just for the blast. Let's say goodbye to the creep wave. Hal's going to cleave it. Now the curse over on Fada. They need this Medusa down with the back. The wall will come up as well. Fada being controlled by the Rubik Red, but Fada still has that piece available. Now he's going to trigger it. Still losing a lot of life. The jump in from Xerax. He doesn't follow up the Nova, but the exorcism is there from Moo. Matama wants to try and fight this one. The Nova is down. Hao cold embrace. He can't walk away from the Nova hit. He's gonna pop, and now he's down. Instant buyback. They need to keep fighting. Newbie needs some extra kills here. They need to hold their racks. The mid lane's already being pressured, but Liquid are not giving him the opportunity. That too. Kaka blinks away. Hao needs to walk with him too. In fact, he's not even going to walk. He just blinks out. There's a little bit of trouble. Moo is trapped. Remember, no buyback. He already bought the Shiva Scud. The Yule Scepter up for Kaka. He can't come close. In fact, he gets locked in by Kuro. Moo will walk past the storm, but he's down. 1 minute without the Death Prophet. Liquid, they are very close to doing it. KP, this is one moment. The back the wall, the double stun. They need that big damage out, but they just don't have it. They try and push forward, but then the Stone Gate, Hao being crushed. They're going to focus him down. If Hao goes, it's over. They've lost too much, and there it is, GG! Team Liquid are going to the grand finals of the Manila Major.
The Medusa pick was a stroke of genius by Kuro. It is just incredibly good at dealing with the spin. All these range heroes. Fantastic positioning, did not get caught by a multiple man curse wall, which Newbie were just hoping for, praying for the entire game. And with that, Newbie will exit the tournament.
That they will. They'll have to settle for third place in Team Liquid. 2 major finals in a row.